I'm Dawn with Boys and Girls Hairstyles. Today I have Marlinda with me. She is from Payson and it's so cool. So she's what, 20 miles away from me, like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Anyway, so it's so fun to get to know her. She's an in and outdoor designer. She has some amazing stuff going on in her head. So I'm gonna design her hair now while she designs everybody's homes and whatever. So, okay, we've talked, but like we said, we can kind of see what somebody needs and wants. But so we've talked what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this short and get rid of any bulk behind here. We just want this short and easy. Okay, I'm just gonna come back this way. That'll probably be your funnest part, is getting rid of the back, right? Because honestly, I swear, like after having, you know, a little bit longer hair in the back and now mine's short, oh man, that is like the best feeling. It's like, yep, please get that off of my neck.
And hot flashes.
Right, exactly.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm not even kidding you. Oh, don't be sorry, girl. In fact, my sister, she keeps telling me, you just wait. And I'm like, no, I don't want to have to deal with that. Okay, so we're just gonna clean up her neck here. Well, that could be fun. We should talk, because we're getting family pictures Monday, and I'm like, I need to kind of redo in here. And yeah, anyway. Okay, so now that we have this cleaned up, we are going to pull from ear to ear. We're going to pull this hair, just pull that out of the way. Now, middle section, I'm gonna take a middle section and I'm gonna just, you can see how my fingers are on an angle. So I'm not totally touching her head. She's not going that short, but we're getting rid of a lot of this. Okay, and then I'm just taking that next section right next to it. And if you feel like you need to part it off so you're getting it, you know, exact, you're more than welcome to, you know, take little sections like this and just do them vertical. Okay. I'm just gonna pull this part up. Sorry if that just pulled. Okay, now I'm just gonna hold this out. And it's really awesome. Her color is so gorgeous and it's coming through. She's going to just go with it, and I'm just really excited about that, because you'll see once I get drying her and styling it, you're gonna see how adorable her color is gonna be. Okay, so you can see how that's just tight here, but it's not like extremely tight like some. Okay, same thing, just holding that up. And then take this section, hold it with the other section. And of course, point cut, you know what I mean? We don't want just straight cutting in there. We want a little bit of different lengths in there. I mean, you can still have it even, obviously, but a little bit of different. Okay. Oh, even that, just see, that is just looking so cute. Just that alone.
Feels lighter already.
Does it? Good, good. I am glad. That's what I like to hear. And it's so fun to style a new cut. Like I love that. Can be scary, but we'll go over it on styling it. Okay, so there's that. And now I'm gonna take this section and just kind of clip that out of the way. Again, another section in the middle. And you can see right there, in fact, maybe I'll come down just a little bit so you can see it better. There is the short piece. Okay, I'm gonna come up this way. Now this side, take the next. She said she's gonna try this for a little bit, and then if she wants to go shorter, she's gonna come back, right? Do a little bit of sassiness on the top.
Yes.
Which it still will be, but you know, we're doing the in between, which is fun too, and I'm so excited that people are gonna be able to see it.
Yes.
Because a lot of people, you know, want that soft, I mean, shorter look, but not so short. So this will be perfect. This is like the perfect haircut when you say, "Ooh, yeah, I want it short, but I don't want it extremely short," you know? So it'll be great. Okay. Now this side. And of course, when we're done, if you want shorter, we can go shorter too, but we'll go for this first.
Okay.
So was your ride good? The day's been awesome down here.
Down here? Oh yeah, it's great.
Such a pretty day.
It's beautiful down here.
I just am loving it. I'm like, part of me wants to just open up my salon door and just, you know, have the sunshine come in, but then I'm like, ooh, I need my air.
Yeah.
My husband always teases me that I live at 90 degrees or 70 degrees. He lives at 90. I'm like, yeah. Well, I chose to work inside.
See, and I work outside.
Oh, do you? You work outside a lot?
Yeah, my project manager job, I'm outside in the freezing cold.
Oh, dang. Freezing cold and hot, huh? Either or.
I'm in high heels, climbing a ladder. It's so crazy.
Oh, no, that would be awesome. Did you hear? She goes high heels, climbing a ladder. Now that's awesome.
Or 19, yeah.
That is so cool. Love it.
I'm almost to the age where the heels have got to go.
You're rocking it right there, like,
It's hard.
Oh,
It's
heck
a
yes.
style thing of age.
I know. Well, and I'm not. I seriously, I'm not a heel gal. I mean, I'm okay, but I cannot do a lot of heels. I'm like flip-flops, sandals. I'm all over that.
I'm 6 foot tall, so I shouldn't have heels. But I've always
That's so awesome. That's what I always tell my daughter. Like, you are gonna love being tall.
Yes. Is she gonna be tall?
Yeah. She actually plays volleyball.
Oh man.
And she's my height. She's just barely going. She's gonna be freshman.
Oh.
So
like 5'9".
yep. So it's awesome. I'm
14.
like, she's getting. She's definitely getting up there. She will love it. So you can see, you guys, I'm just taking another section and I'm doing a 90-degree here. Just point cutting into that. And then connecting. You smell way good, by the way. I can smell you. I keep smelling you and I'm like, that's yummy. You bet. Okay, and then down this side. Yeah, that's funny. So you're probably like looking at my salon like, ooh, I could do this and this. When I like stand in line at the grocery store and I'm like, oh man, I could do this and this and this to her hair. And you know what I mean? Like if I see somebody, I'm like, oh, this would be so cute. And so yeah, we should talk after and whatever you think's gonna be cute in here, we'll just go for it. That could be fun. We could do a rearrange video with you. Be like, Rodon, you need to do this. Okay.
My friends are always nervous when I come over because they're like, what are you going to judge? And I'm like, I don't have an opinion unless you ask me.
Right. Yeah, see, there you go. That's perfect. I'm going to angle up because she wants like the front long here. And so to connect this shorter, that's how you connect it. So you don't have like the short and then just this long, is you connect by doing the angle up. And you know what? After people let their color go, they're like, wow, actually, maybe I should have done that a while ago.
Yeah.
They end up loving it. You know what I mean? So I really think you're gonna love it.
It's been really emotional. I was shocked how tied I was.
That you get to it. That's
To
good. Well, and I'm
right.
glad that you're telling people that. You know what I mean? On the video, because it's a real thing.
It's a
like,
real thing.
It's a real thing.
It's a real thing, and it's shocking. Do you know what I mean? And
Right.
And you're just so used to, as soon as there's any gray showing, go get it dyed, and then to actually let it go.
Right. You're like, wait, no, there's more. Wait, there's more. Yeah, that's
I
definitely.
think this lockdown has helped me make the transition too.
Right, that's true. See, that's good. All you gals out there that want that, go for it. Right now is the time. Okay, so this layer here from the back, this is how we're going to connect. Okay, I'm gonna hold that out and then we're gonna just cut this down. Hold it out, cut down. Well, and this is nice too, is you're cutting a lot of the color off too with this cut. Okay, now this, I'm gonna wanna go shorter. So I'm just gonna angle that, kind of go up a little bit to that. Just move her ear. Have the feeling I'm gonna wanna go shorter back here, but we're gonna leave that for a minute. Okay, and now what we can do is take this length. Okay, so I'm gonna just come back here. See, I'm just holding that back this way to make sure that blends with all these layers. Okay, now I'm just gonna add more of these sides. You can see where that length is. So I'm gonna take that off. Okay, now she loves like the wispies here. So what I'm gonna do is come up here. And of course I'll take this a little bit shorter probably. but I don't want to like take it so short that you're like, oh my gosh. So I'm gonna bring this in a little bit more. And that's the thing, she wanted it shorter over here. She didn't want it way over her ear. We just thought that we would just, you know, go with it. For this point, we're gonna, like, after I'm done cutting this and the other side, we'll dry it. And then if she's like, yeah, you know what, actually I'm gonna go shorter on my sides, then we will do it. But where she's wanting to, at first when we talked to leave it, you know, a little longer over her ear, she doesn't want that all cut off. This is a good way to do it. So you can still see there's quite, you know, quite a bit of fullness there, but we did take a ton off. You can see the difference. See already how cute? That's gonna be good. Okay, now same thing with this side. Remember what I did is I took that out, and this layer on the top over here, that's where we come straight down with that hair on the side. It's probably feeling really light now, huh?
Yes. It's feeling like deja vu because I've watched your videos.
I love this. That's so cool. I love it.
Funny.
It really is. And knowing that you was just in Payson, I love that. That's so fun. Okay, same thing here. I'm going to do about half just because I want to make sure that I see that guide point behind. Okay, same thing there. Okay, now, you know what, gonna come do this behind the ear like I did on the other one. Okay, and then of course the length. Sorry, I'm trying not to get you too much. Okay, now I'm gonna come on this side real fast. I'm gonna take, whoa, there goes my comb. Tried to catch it, didn't happen. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit more length here before I start doing that front. That's the thing, just hold it out, check both sides. A cute lady that come from Wyoming, I don't know if you've seen her video, but her color, she was growing out too. And I'm not kidding, with the cut, it just made the color look so darn cute. I love it. Okay, so we're gonna leave all this long because she wants this long, but we're gonna come up here and on this angle, we're gonna take some of this length because she wants some to go across like her forehead. Oh, sorry, as I poke her eye out. Sorry, dear. Okay. Okay, and then on the side, little corner there. Okay, so she's gonna have that length, you can see that. And even the picture she showed me, it's really cute. It's even kind of, almost when she dried it, it looked like it just kind of had this wave, like it kind of come up. anyway, I'll dry it and we'll either flat iron it or we can have a little wave like that, whatever you're feeling. Okay, so when you grab at that, you're gonna feel like little pieces and areas. It's kind of funny because Ellie and I talk. Ellie's the one behind the camera.
Hello.
She, we talk and I'll be, you know, either holding a piece up or she'll be like, oh, in her mind she's thinking, oh, that looks a little full, or oh, or Donna needs to cut into that part, or and then she said it's funny because she'll watch and then all of a sudden I'll kind of grab at it and I'll be like, oh. Then I'll take a little bit off. So you can see it. Like once you get going, you'll be able to kind of tell, you know, exactly where you need to take a little bit more. Okay. I really think I'm going to take that shorter, but okay, enough about that. Now let's come up. We're going to texture her hair. Her hair's a little more fine and thin. So we're gonna do a little bit. We don't need a ton. You don't wanna come over in an area that you're going to be, you know, like apart. So I'm just doing about 2. So like 1, 2, 1, 2, just a little bit throughout here.
So that supports the hair to not lay flat as well.
Yes, exactly. In fact, I'm glad that you said that. She just said, is that to support the hair so it's not as flat? And I said, yes, it's the short hairs that, you know, are under those longer hairs to give it that volume. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to dry. I don't know if I can wait to dry. I think I want to do that shorter. We're not going to. Okay, yeah, we are. I can't take it. We're going shorter back here.
Okay.
Okay, we're just gonna take this a little tighter. I was gonna dry it to see, but no, I literally can see that we just need to go shorter.
Good.
So hopefully that's okay with you. No.
Good.
Yes, and especially over here on these sides. And that's what's fun is in between these haircuts, if you have that back short, like you don't even notice it. Like it's just, you don't, anyway. So yeah, I'm like, I was looking at it, I'm like, no, too bulky. We've got to get that gone.
Good.
And also, that's the other thing is I'm doing. The thing with growing color out also is there can be all sorts of different colors, like, you know, dark hair, light hair, white hair, gray hair, like all sorts of different hair colors growing out, which obviously makes a pretty color in the end. But my point to that is when you're growing that out, it can look a little bit different when you're cutting. Like you could even cut it the same, if that makes sense, the same length, and it can look different just because of the color. So yeah, so the way to fix that is, you know, yeah, some spots you can actually go shorter and it doesn't look shorter. You just have to kind of play with it and know the color. But if anything, it's really, really good to texture. So if there's any spots that you're struggling, like connecting or feeling like one side's longer and it's really not, it's just kind of the color that makes that. I mean, even if any of you out there have cut like your husband's hair and you know that what I'm talking about, you're like, oh, that one spot always looks long, and it's not. You definitely can just come in and texture it. That definitely will help blend. especially any colors like, you know, say there's dark and it's going into gray. If you texture through that, it really blends nicely. Okay, then I'm just going to come in here and just trim this up. You know, I always tease, don't look in the mirror. Don't peek yet.
I see some ladies peek.
Oh, great. And they told me they haven't. No. Okay, all right. That's already feeling better. That's definitely feeling better. Okay, now I'm just going to look here. Okay, and then we're going to get to the fun part. We're going to style. And this way, like with your bangs being long and stuff, you'll be able to say, yeah, I like it that long. Or, you know what, just take a little more. You know, we'll see. We'll play it by ear. And okay. Yay. All right, now, root lifter. Definitely gonna, oh, let me grab my other one. Oh, here it is. Sorry, I grabbed the wrong one. This one's the full one. Okay, root lifter up here where we need the volume, okay? Mousse, 1 squirt. And then also, like on this, if this is feeling too long, you know how you like it pieced out? You know what? We'll go shorter. But I'm just leaving it longer like you kind of, you know, like you had said, and we'll try it. Okay, and then the thickening spray. I was telling her, I'm like, it's crazy what happens when you add these thickening products, you know, like I did the volume shampoo conditioner. It's unbelievable the difference in how the style ends up at the end. So it's gonna be fun. All right, so down with the back. Then up here, just back and forth with the hands. And then of course I'm gonna go back the opposite way to get that volume. You can see how nice and full that is already. It's so cute. Which is awesome. She already had an epic brush. So that's awesome. She'll love that. I'm going to show you guys. I'm just going to go back and forth up here. Sorry, in your face for a second. Now we're just going to take the flat iron. Just going to flat iron this out. Just going to pull this down. And same thing, like I told you before, when you go to flat iron or anything and you see anything off, that's when you just come back, you take the shears, just kind of come back in there, take a little bit of it, okay. Now, I'm gonna take the white oil. I'm just gonna take 2 drops. Rub it in my hands real good. Just gonna come up here.
So will that even make gray hair shinier?
Yes. Yep, it will. That's a good question. I love that. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, so that's a great question. It actually, it absorbs into your hair, and the older we get, the oils, we just don't have that in our hair. You know what I mean? That's why it's dull. That's why it's, well, this oil has 13 different oils from across the world, and that's why it's so like natural, and it actually will go inside and it replaces those oils that we are missing. So it's unbelievable. Okay, so I'm gonna back comb this, and then when I turn her around, I'll just have her play with it, see if she wants it shorter. This is obviously a lot shorter than her last cut, obviously, but I don't want to go too short. We're kind of doing the in-between.
Because I'm a chicken.
No, it's good, it's good. Why not, go for 2 haircuts in between,
Enjoy.
right? Enjoy.
Yeah.
Enjoy this one, and then it's fun. And if you want, because of that other picture too, instead of having it so straight, I can, you can flip it up a little or whatever. You need a little bit shorter here in this front. This one's not. So even though this side's long, I'm gonna just take that a little bit shorter. Okay, now a little bit of the clay. Rub that in. We just want this to be piecey. And then I'm gonna back comb here just a little bit, so. Smooth that out, just so that has more lift. Spray under the back combing. It smells good. Doesn't that smell yummy? See, that's fun. Now instead of hearing that it smells good, you smell it.
It smells good. Yeah.
Good. Okay, now I'm going to turn you around. You can just kind of play with it, flip up,
Okay.
Make sure. See, I'm just taking some of these little things that need it just out. That's fun. And then you tell me if you want some of that flipped out. I kind of might flip. I don't know. I want you to see it like that, and then we can flip it out if you want. Okay, ready?
Oh my goodness.
Like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Just play with it. Like,
Hey, my color is all, it's all natural.
Isn't
now.
that awesome?
That's
Seriously,
amazing.
there's just some right through here.
That's been,
Yeah,
It's
this
still
stuff.
in
There's
that.
just,
wow.
But once that comes out, but it's fun. Like, I just want to show you, like this. Oh my goodness. It would help if I turn it on. Okay, just 1 second. It won't take long to warm up. But I just want to show you like some fun that you can do with it.
Okay.
Being a little longer. My comb down there, I just glanced down. I'm like, yeah. Me dropping my combs again. So you can just kind of flip that up, play with that. How does that side feel good?
Yeah.
Is that about right? Okay, so we just talked. She's wanting some fun little stuff up here. So we are going to actually cut that shorter. So I'm gonna turn you this way, dear, so you can see. So you want it just like that so you can flat iron it and then just kind of pull at it?
Yep.
Haha, perfect. Okay, so we're just point cutting into that. We just want that short and easy for her. And like when you dry that now, it's just, it will stand up, you know, with your Epic brush.
Yes.
So, and then you'll feel like you have that fullness. Like you're not trying to round brush back there to get all of that fullness.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But see, that's what's fun is, you know, we cut it that way and then you can see,
Right.
oh, you know what? No, actually, let's go a little bit shorter. So now what I'm doing, you guys, is I'm just taking the shorter that's on the top and connecting it with the back. Are you feeling better?
Yeah.
Good. I mean, it's always scary to do something different, but.
It makes my hair look thicker.
Right? So much thicker. And that thickening spray is just to die for. Between the cut and all that, yeah. You're a new chick. Okay, so then of course I'm gonna come down this side. Okay. This, I'm just connecting, like I said, on that other side. Linda, seriously, like this, you cut so much color off. That is awesome.
It's amazing.
It really is. That has to feel good alone, let alone, you know what I mean? Like,
It was a reminder of what I used to do.
you're like, yeah. Gone, gone, gone. Okay, now for this up here, to connect that, we are going to take, just gonna cut into this. We're gonna lift that top up again, and she is one that definitely wants it to connect well, right?
Yeah.
She's not into the front and the back being short and long, and
Right.
she likes it to connect nicely.
You're so good at that.
Oh, thank you. That's really nice. Okay, and then of course this side, and then I'll show you how to do the sides after it's down.
Okay.
Okay, so this, we're gonna hold out. Take a little bit off of that. And that dark that I was telling you in the sides, more of that will be gone now too.
Oh.
So even better. So good choice for going a little shorter on top. Just make all this connect better.
So the last time I had it dyed, they did a foil on me so that it wasn't an all over.
Oh, right, right. So you still had some root covered, but yet not
But
all
it
of it.
broke up that line, and I think that's what helped me grow it out.
Right. You know what? That's really smart. Really smart idea to do. If you're growing out,
Yeah.
definitely.
I had never done a foil except to go blonde. you know,
Right,
later.
exactly. You're like, oh, foil for the dark. Okay.
Yeah, it was kind of interesting.
Now the length and stuff by your ears was okay, right? It was just the
Yeah.
top and the, okay. So this is what I'm doing since that's short, you guys, because that was already connected with that, you know, with this length. So now we need to take that a little shorter. So that's what I'm doing here. Just pulling that out. So we obviously don't want the short on top and bulk on the sides. That was we wanted to get rid of the bulk, didn't we?
Yes.
For sure. Okay, I feel like we need to piece this out more. It's too one length.
Okay, love that.
Oh, good, 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 good. Okay. Now, a little bit of texture through that area. Okay, and then I just kind of kept those flipped. Now, and this is a good way to check your cut also. Just take that flat iron, hold this straight up.
So no bend at all, just straight up.
Yes, yep, just straight up. And you know what's fun too is you can definitely like play with it. You know, if you want a little bend in it, heck yes, put some bend in it. And you know, one day you can put a little bend in it, the other day you can go straight. You know, it's
Right.
That's what's fun is you can play with it. And I think you're really gonna like the on your face, like right here. I think you're really gonna like that. Okay, now we're gonna just piece this out. Yeah, I know one of my ladies that wanted the little bit longer in the front, you know. She ended up going like a lot shorter the next time. So it's gonna be fun to watch and see
How brave I get.
how brave. But it's cute. I mean, it's fun. And I'm just kind of, you know, doing a little bend here. It's not like totally flipped. It's just a little bend. Okay, I'm spray. And that's fun because that'll be like having 2 haircuts today in one. You've seen it that way, and then you'll get this shorter. Be fun. Okay, now I haven't seen it either, so I'm going to turn you. Is that better? Is that okay? It is super cute. You look good. Okay.
The color.
Is it? I know you're like. Is that's kind of hard for you to be like? Oh my goodness,
The color is shocking too, because I think my eye just would go to the dark. That is amazing.
Right? Isn't that fun?
I love it because it's not like an old lady haircut.
Good. See, that's what's fun. You can have it shorter, but have it fun and stylish and.
Yeah. That's your specialty. That's what I saw. I kept thinking.
Oh,
She
thank
gets
you.
the short haircut without being.
Well, thank you.
That rolling curl or whatever.
I know exactly. Well, a lot of the ladies are like, the grandma style, like
Yeah.
that grandma.
Yeah.
Which there's nothing wrong with that, but when you don't want it, you don't want it, right?
You don't want it when you're in denial of your age.
That's cute. Okay, well, I'm gonna flip her around. You can see her cute back. I love it. Okay, well, thank you so much for coming down. It was so fun to meet you. And Thanks, you guys, for everything, for the support and watching. And we will talk to you next time. Have a great day. See ya.